ready. All right. We're here. The Truth is Real podcast episode. I do not know, but I know we've done a lot. I can't remember. I know we're at probably like 15, 20, but it's Sunday. Back at it again. This is your host, Vito. We have the lovely
Angel Bodyface.
The lovely
T from DC.
Okay.
It's John, man.
And the lovely
the original Barbie doll.
The original Barbie doll. We got a special guest coming from ATL / Hagerstown, Maryland / West Virginia /
Oh, he really trying to play me. ATL only.
/ DC, whatever. But we're happy to have her come in. She came through, hang out for the weekend for a couple different events and stuff. So thank you for coming, Barbie. We definitely appreciate it. Everybody give Barbie a hand clap. Before we get started, everybody kind of knows a little bit about us, but we don't know nothing about you. You know what I mean? So, quick rundown. This is not about you, but we want to know a little bit about you before we get started. So, this, quick rundown. Who are you?
I'm a lit bitch. That's all I do. You know that.
Lit.
I am very lit. I really am. But
Okay.
I'm really just networking and trying to find what I'm about to do in the future, and that's it.
Okay. How old are you?
22. I'm about to be 23 in September.
Okay. So when we talk about the younger peoples, we can always get your opinion. We're going to get some different views.
I'm very opinionated. I'm a Virgo.
Right. And I don't know, a lot of people might know. What's your nationality?
I'm black, white, and Mexican.
Okay. Black, white, and Mexican. So we have someone that has a few different things up in them. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's good. Well, I don't know if you know too much about the show. Okay, so we give it a rundown. Of course,
I'll be watching it.
We'll be watching it. Okay, but we're gonna let you know. Like I said, it's the truth is real. We're just about being real and keeping it truthful. You know what I mean? And we just talk about everyday topics. A lot of times it's about women and males' views. You know what I'm saying? But it could be about anything really going on. And we just want to know your personal views. Your personal
I just don't want to
opinion.
get canceled. That's all.
I mean, look, it's about being who you are and being true to yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when we ask questions, we're asking what your personal views and opinion is, not what everybody else thinks. Who cares what everybody else thinks? We're all open to everybody's ideas, views, and suggestions. So let's just keep it as an open table, and we'll have a great conversation and go from there. Okay?
Let's do it.
All right. But before we get started, it was something we were talking about before we started taping, and it was interesting. I'm going to let T kind of bring it back around again. It was dealing with the iPhone.
Oh, yeah, the new features on the iPhone.
Come a little bit louder.
Unread, what is that, 15 minutes, Angel?
Yeah, and then
disappearing and disappearing and all of this sneaky link shit.
Mm-hmm.
So... Yeah.
So the question is, what do we think about that? I mean, now with the iPhone coming out with different features, disappearing messages, deleting messages, so forth, or resending, whatever you want to say they are, what do you think that's going to do to relationships?
It's not going to do anything. It's just going to be gone. You're going to be doing them, and you wouldn't know. Unless you actually catch them red-handed like I done before.
Makes it easier to be more slick.
Makes it easier to be more slick, okay.
But it's always ways we can crack the code. Especially women are very clever.
Right.
That we will figure out a way to crack the code. We can, you know what I'm saying? It's not
a
a way that you're going to be able
to
record on your iPhone.
But you have to move faster now, you know what I'm saying? But what happens if it's, there's two people that's in cahoots together, then that means they can easily be sneaky? Is that what we're saying, right? So if me and someone is being sneaky together, we can send messages back and forth, and maybe our significant other will never know or see, or there's a lot of other ways you can utilize it too, right?
It is, and I don't have time for any of that shit. So this is the reason why I will be a single woman, because I don't have time for the bullshit.
Okay.
If you have to do all of that, then we don't need to be
I'm not
together.
about to be unsending and disappearing mode.
There's always a delete button.
It's always a delete button. It's always been a delete button, but
the whole
delete
person.
does not take it away from my phone. That's the issue. It's because you delete it from your phone. My phone still has that message on there. When you resend the message, it takes it from everybody's phone. So now you can't say, I got you.
Unless they
like, I thought I had you. People like, where's that message at?
And that's why I fuck with older men, because they don't know how to use phones properly. So you can't even do that.
Wow.
They too old to understand technology.
Yeah, that's
How you do that?
that must be 60 and older because nowadays you got 55.
60
They
and
know
older.
how to use
They know how to
technology
use
now.
phones. I don't know.
Nah, I'm telling you, they know
10
a
years
little
ago
bit.
was different. Nowadays, these grandmothers
little
on that
bit. They
joke
know a
taking
little bit.
snaps and stuff like that. I mean, I just think Apple is setting people up.
Did you say it's messing up his
Joking.
They have the tracking. They have a little GPS thing now that people are putting on people's cars. They're tracking people. It's this small. I mean, you put that in
the
somebody's
AirTag?
trunk,
Yeah.
and you would never know it was in your trunk.
No, not necessarily, because after that AirTag has been tracking you after a certain amount of period of time, you
phone
get a
can't tell you.
notification.
Okay, that's after a certain amount of time. How much time are we talking about here? Because people been getting robbed all day using those, so it must not be that much time.
Right,
If you say 24 hours, within 24 hours, you're already done.
right.
So it gives me an alert, and at that alert, I'm gonna say what? I don't know where the alert's coming from. I don't know who's tracking me. It doesn't tell me what the name
But
of
you
the
think
person.
technology becoming like too advanced?
I mean, technology's been advanced. It's been really advanced, you know. So, I mean, if you're really smart, you can get online and Google anything and find out how to do anything. You know, there's ways of hacking people's phones.
Black
You
women,
know,
all
I
that
mean,
shit.
But that doesn't mean you're gonna get away with it.
getting away with it is
That's
one
a good
thing.
point.
Some people have feelings and then they understand what's going on and they end up
Yeah, I mean, I
snitching on
didn't. But if you're being sneaky and someone's able to track you, it's not about you getting away with it. It's about you getting caught.
I didn't have to do that to catch somebody.
Well,
I've seen before.
Well, you're old fashioned. We didn't have none of this stuff. We were catching people by just talking
I
to
think it
them.
has its pros
Right.
and cons though.
Mm-hmm.
Because what about the drunk texts that you send in by mistake? Like you literally
Unsend.
wake up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, what did I send?
Yeah.
Like,
And your feelings.
Just 'cause
so
you-
it's like a bitter. I know I'm gonna be using it. I unsend everything.
I mean, sometimes you
I
said
delete.
something and 2 minutes
Yeah.
later you like, why did I say?
Exactly.
I need to
It's like post someone on Instagram, like you might take it right back there.
That is true.
I'm gonna need to take them. I love you drunk night text back.
See, us men, we don't really send. We send a drunk text. It's gonna stay. It's just gonna stay. You know what I mean? I rarely take back.
Especially if I get mad at you. The
If I already
your whole
read it,
name,
you send me a
your
mad
whole-
text. It don't matter if you send it back. I already know what you said.
Right, I
okay?
seen it already.
Okay, you still meant it. All right.
Not really, because we were drunk.
Or you might have been asleep when I sent it.
They say when you drunk though, that's when the truth comes out, right?
Not all the time.
No.
A lot of the
I
time.
feel like a lot of times.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
Because you feel like you have that umph in you now. I'm gonna say what I didn't.
I'm not
say
gonna hold you.
before.
I get drunk and say some crazy shit sometimes. Sometimes it's not true.
But maybe it's your other side, your other personality.
No, maybe it's because I blacked out and I don't know what I'm doing.
Toxicity at its finest.
Yeah. That's how I don't get.
Toxicity at its finest, but that's interesting. Well, iPhone, I don't know, man. Let's put our hands up. Who agrees with this iPhone, new technology, real quick? Who agrees with it? Who's down for it?
I don't care because
I
I
don't
won't
care.
use any of it at all. So I'm already standing behind everything. This is what I said. This is what I meant. If I said something fucked up, I said it. It was
Meant
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah.
Okay. I felt like that at that moment.
Right.
Okay.
No, I need it. I need it so bad. I'll be like, sometimes my text be like, oh, I'm done. Don't ever speak to me again. And then it's like, hey, what you doing? So, if we could just erase the
toxic.
psycho text.
Right.
I'm not.
You're
doing
the
that.
reason that they think
Yeah.
that I'm the way that I am.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not, no shame. There's no shame for me.
Are you drunk texting too
Shame, but
and deleting?
I embrace that.
I am. I regret telling somebody recently that I loved them when I was drunk, but I realized I actually wasn't lying.
You
The
weren't
truth
lying.
But
came
I
out.
wish I took it back because they didn't say it back.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I want to take it back.
Okay,
You
so you
know.
regret saying it because you didn't get the
and
feedback.
instead of, so then what you say is, fuck you.
I did,
That's-
and then I blocked them on everything.
Done.
Deleted. Goodbye.
But then I will unblock you.
Right. Then you unblocked Joe
Once you
both
blocked,
times.
once you blocked, you're done. I'm not. You're done.
Not me.
Women unblock and
They
block,
all
unblock
got
and
hit
block
me.
and unblock and block.
I
every
did it too
24
many times
hours.
with that
Different
person.
social media.
Y'all are emotional.
Once it was
blockers.
blocked on Instagram, it was official.
Y'all
Because his
are
account is
emotional
private. I can't even
I
look.
know. You don't look right there for me. Like,
Emotionally
It's
blocked
Y'all are
before.
emotional
You've
blockers.
never blocked a person and then unblocked them before?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you
Never,
have to,
ever?
Honestly, I'm not gonna say never in my life, but probably once maybe, and it probably was
never
because you were
done.
blowing me up to the point where I couldn't relax and concentrate. They had to
Getting a
block
headache.
me.
I never blocked.
See, if I block a woman, it's because I'm out somewhere and you're messing up my mind.
Oh, goodness.
And you're like sending me so many crazy texts that you're messing my night up. So then you would get blocked.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna block you because I'm just mad at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not gonna
Women
block
are the
you.
emotional
Women, yeah.
creatures. Men are the logical ones.
Yeah, we're more like stop
No,
harassing
it's
us.
not even mad at you. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just.
Oh, y'all
not-
like to make us
you
mad
just
about
gotta go.
blocking us.
What do I need to talk to you
This
for?
is, so you always hear about the anomalies where there's the women who like psycho down, like, I'm gonna blow you up. And then there's others, because I think our personalities are very similar. I can be so nonchalant, but I grew up a tomboy. I grew up around all boys. So you either with it or you're not.
I know how they feel. They feel
if
like
you
they got
feel
power.
this way, then I'm not. I cannot pressure you to do anything. So is that the way you feel? Because here's the thing: you can call a person 50 times. If they fucking somebody, they fucking somebody. If they don't want to answer, they don't. They're still gonna call you back when they want to call you back. Right. So my thing is, now I turn my phone off. I throw my phone under the bed, pissed. But I'm not gonna blow you because it's not gonna make you do nothing different.
But see, the reason why you're blowing us up because you want to make sure what we're doing, having fun, we don't have fun. That's why you guys are blowing us up. Because you might be saying, yeah, you're doing what you want to do, but you're not going to, while you're at home being mad, you're going to make sure that man's not having fun out doing his thing.
So you that's not why I would blow somebody up.
I don't do that.
That's not why I would blow somebody up.
I don't do it.
I got so many messages being out, like crazy messages. I know what you're doing. You're just trying to mess my mind frame up. You're trying to mess up my mind. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make sure I can't have fun. I can't enjoy myself.
Girl, you didn't know.
The only way I would blow somebody up is one, if I'm worried about them. Like, you know, I'm scared.
Oh, that's so nice, though. But
that's probably not going to be the first reason. That's probably going to be the second reason. The first reason why I would blow somebody up is because
they doing something.
Yep. And I want to find out. And if I find out where you are, I might pull up. But I don't want to be in a situation that makes me have to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I will. And I don't want to. So.
What if you see it, though?
If I see it?
She going to blow up.
If I see what?
That
Whatever you didn't want to see.
Oh.
In public?
Yeah, that's happened before.
In public?
It was a fight. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, between you and that person or the bitch?
The girl.
I ain't fighting girl.
The only reason why I fought the girl is because she knew and she was talking so much stuff like so I didn't. That's like
she knew.
She knew about me.
That's different.
She wanted to see. She wanted that smoke.
Talking about if it wasn't.
And then she talked so much stuff and she was talking about
she
like,
thought
my
she had
daughter
your
and stuff
man.
like that
She was
too.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I beat her ass.
Yeah.
She wanted a wake up call.
It was so funny. I wish we had time to talk about that stuff. But
that'd be. We have to put a whole hour inside for that topic. Because I know all your women have some issues.
Actually, it was
like
really
that.
quick.
What about your men?
That anger just went on.
I mean, I'm be honest with you. I've seen.
Shoot up the club.
Females.
But those are men that sometimes have a lot of issues.
But it's frequent.
Oh,
You know
matter of
how
fact,
many
somebody
women
got
have
shot
been
the
It's a lot
other
of
day
men
at
having
the
issues.
club, Mile High.
Who?
They got this girl, the bartender got shot.
Oh, shit, I
At
know.
Mile High.
But relationships definitely. Well, we
From
already know
one of the
domestic
customers.
disputes is a very rampage.
That dude.
Domestic
It's
abuse
a
is
rampage, you know.
absolutely.
But I'm
Can't
just
play
saying,
with
me
people's mind.
personally, if
Out here no more.
you gotta just, I don't know, this is not worth it to me. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no
It's
woman
not.
worth me going
It's
to
not.
prison. I'm just being real with
Yeah.
you.
This is my personal.
Because there's too many of them out here.
And I mean, once you reach a certain age too, it's like, come on
There's
now.
too many of them, man. They let her
My
go.
personal opinion is we are all one step away from. If you can have a traumatic experience that fuck your mind up, you can have PTSD. It can really switch your mind. So I'm not beyond reproach, but I'm like, oh, I will never do. My normal mind. That's not my normal approach.
Right.
But all of us can have a situation that'll just fuck us.
That's
up.
facts. That's 100% facts.
You'll be.
So that's why
I believe all of us can have a situation that can mess us up, but
I
it's
did.
also depend on your mindset and your brain of how you handle that situation. Because I think I've been in probably the same situation where someone who shot somebody's been in, and I never shot him, never beat him, and never did anything. So I also think about is your brain too at the end of the day. Because do you want to go to prison or do you not want to go to prison? That's
Your mental insanity.
I don't care about what woman you are. I ain't trying to be in prison for life. And I know spirit of the moment things can happen. Don't get it twisted. I get that.
So
but I feel like as you get older, spirit of the moment, you take a little bit more step back. See, as you get older, that spirit of the moment slows down. You're like, hold up.
I got some things to risk.
Let me bring it back a little bit.
So let me ask something off that. So when y'all, like, let's say y'all do catch y'all, like somebody cheating on you or whatever, you approach that person or the person that they cheating with, like how y'all feel like it should be?
I have experience with my ex-husband. I was a real investigator because I worked in the telecommunications department and I was dealing with phones. So I was like, look at shit. But I ended up finding some shit and I ended up getting the girl number, called her. She answered. She ended up calling me back. She knew my name, everything.
So she knew all about you.
Everything about me. And I confronted him about it. I didn't come to her. I told her she's stupid for having a married man around her daughters. But that's her business. But anyway, more on him. And he was crying, and I want you back.
Waterworks. Oh, Cry Me a River. So cute.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to confront.
But I think that's when I matured because if I seen him when I was a little younger, when we first started talking, I used to do a lot of crazy shit. Bleach clothes, cut up your name brand.
God damn! I did bleach.
I grew up.
Don't feel bad.
I've been cheated hella times, and not one time have I ever even like confronted the person. I just, I think before I act, and I'm just like, you not worth it. Like, if you cheat on me, you wasn't even for me to begin with. So I walk away. You never existed. And then they're like, wow, this is the least crazy woman I've ever dealt with. And then they be hitting me trying to get back. And it's just like, you're dead to me. That is what it is. Suck my dick and die.
Suck my dick and die. Hey, Craig.
That's my man, Greg.
My approach is, it's the same. Like, I want to know the facts. Right. So I want to know what happened. Now, I have had conversation. There are different types of women out here. So if you're the type of woman that I can have a conversation with, in the past, I have said, hey, let me know what's going on. But it was more so to bring to him, like, nigga, I know your whole resume.
I got the receipts.
I know your whole resume. But it was never like, I think that men do cheat. I just honestly think that they do.
Them.
So it was never like, let me be angry at the female. I don't want to be with you, but I've had females who were angry at me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, I'm the most chill. I'm capable, and because a person is chill, I think that can be a bad, a misrepresentation of what they're capable of.
To have someone ever hit you, ladies, on your phone about another man.
Girl,
because I wanted to bring this up really quick. So this how I knew I grew up, because the girl hit me and this my, such and such. I said, baby, I just got his number today. And matter of fact, I'm about to just go and get him out of here because I didn't know. But thank you, But that was when I was like 19, 20.
I think with that, you got to be like, as the wife or the girlfriend or whatever, and then that person's man is in your DMs or texting you, and you don't have, let's say you don't have knowledge about it. I think that, I don't know, I think I might be too embarrassed to approach
a female. Yeah,
because I feel like I shouldn't have to come
to another female.
Bitch, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You could tell me anything. It may or may not be true. So I think that's a thin line right there, because it's like you want to get the receipts, like you said, but then at the same time, it's like you're supposed to be able to talk to your dude about it. Yeah. But if you got a bitch that you got a DM, then what is your dude doing anyway? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I've had a lot of girls coming to my DM, wives, girls. It's very annoying, and I think that it's a bad look, because they'd be like begging for information.
It's basically begging for a man.
Begging for information.
I'm slobbing. I want him. He's mine.
Like a general conversation. Like I said, it all depends on who you're dealing with.
Right.
If you're receptive, cool no pressure. It's like, I will let you know, hey, I don't have no static with me. This is my husband. This is what the situation is, and you showed up. You popped up, and do you want to have a conversation? If it's like, oh, boo, baby, if it's all together, oh, thank you, man.
I'm not helping.
I'm not helping.
But if it's like, sometimes the situations were like, I did not know.
Right.
I had no idea, or like, oh, I did know, but I'm cheating too. I got a husband too. So it's just like, oh, okay.
It's about how you approach it.
Yeah, it's all about, for me, it's just more about how do I come to the person that's accountable to me. So I want to know what information I can present to them. If you're helpful, cool. If you're not, okay, have a good day.
Right. I think a lot of times too, when they slide in the DMs, they already mad and they taking it out on you. And it's like, bro, I didn't even know you existed. And so like, why are you mad at me? So either like, I think like what you said, the approach matters, because if a person is respectful, I'll be like, look, and I might give them some information, but if they rude, I'm just like, look, figure it out on your own. Ask your man. Don't ask me, ask your man, because it's like, regardless of what you tell them, you think they're about to leave that nigga? No, they're not. So fuck it. Leave me alone. Ask your nigga. Whatever lies he make up, that's on him. I always got receipts. I keep them.
See, women keep receipts. That's what
I keep
y'all keep y'all receipts.
I have all my messages from
2014. 20 years ago.
I don't delete messages. I got all my messages through the iCloud from 2014.
Not soon.
I
when
pull up all the old
updates,
shit.
Them jobs will be recent.
Nope. Everything. My MacBook got all my shit since the first iPhone I ever had.
Ooh.
That's really weird.
That's a good one.
That shit feminine.
Let's get into it.
It depends on the situation. If it's a dude you know, you don't know, or what?
Speak
no,
to both.
like I'm saying, like a dude. If a dude is messing with my girl,
Right.
You don't.
and I'm trying to do that, I'm going at the dude.
Nah. I mean, this is the thing. If the dude does not know me and does not know, I don't know. It's my girl. that, because at the end of the day, right, I know dudes gonna hit anything they can hit, okay?
But you have guys that actually try to go after.
Yeah, but I do, but still, you can't get my girl. If my girl's not able to be taken, you can't take my girl. So, like, now, if you somebody I know,
that's still different.
Yeah, now if you're just a dude that just goes after girls who they don't care, like they like, I don't care if you got a man, you married, whatever. I want you. I mean, if I don't know you, it still goes on my girl though, because I still feel like most dudes go after women no matter what. You know, I
feel like even if you do know.
These are different type of dudes.
Some dudes don't give a fuck.
They just
now. Hold on. If we're in public right now and you are trying to go ham with my girl, and you know she's with me, that's different. Now
I'm talking about a dude's girl having a relationship, or sleeping with another dude, period,
right?
And you finding about it. Like a dude deal with cheating different than a female.
That is true.
It depends how
big fact.
It depends how I find out about it. It depends if that was a girl that I was really in love with.
Yeah, because
I still feel like you don't approach the other dude.
He gets what you're saying. He's saying, but how would you really be? He's saying we know what the right and wrong is, but if you're in that situation, that's your baby mother. Would you be mad? I mean, I can't say that I would never get mad at dude. I can never say that, because if I am truly in love with that girl and he knows I'm with this girl,
no. We're not talking about you know. We just say you caught your girl cheating, and let's just say you probably see the guy pulling off the car or whatever.
Let's start reading the messages. They start getting a little dicey. I don't know. The messages.
Just being a nigga, man.
You start hearing some texts, say some crazy stuff. I don't know. If I find out you been sleeping with a dude and coming to my bed, I don't know. That's a hard thing.
Exactly.
It's a hard thing.
But I'm saying, God, we deal with cheating totally different.
It's anger a lot involved.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's why isn't there a law that you can get away with, like, if you come home and your wife is cheating, you kill him?
I'm not even talking about.
Isn't there a law that you can
It's how you deal with the
insanity?
situation.
That's a different situation. That is definitely insanity.
Yeah, can't you plead insanity? If there's a heat of the passion, a heat of the moment, something like that.
I mean, it is a real thing.
Oh, that's called
it's definitely called insanity. You can definitely go quick like that. You can definitely black out, like you said. You can black out.
There's different type of dudes. You got your street dudes. You got your nerdy dude. You got all different type of guys, and every guy's gonna carry the situation different. You know.
Wait, how would y'all react if a dude did do that though, like sliding your DMs?
Exactly.
Like, how would you react? What exactly would you say? Like, what would your response be?
What, you messing with my girl?
Yeah, if he's like, yo, you messing with my shorty,
If I'm messing with his shorty, or she messing with
like, what would you do?
Which way? What are you talking about?
Like,
I'm not responding. I'm not talking to another nigga about a girl.
About his girl.
Whether he did
I'm
not saying no.
I wouldn't respond.
I'm not saying no.
I wouldn't respond either, but if he
figure it out,
honestly, it depends on the situation. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? If he's like coming at me like I'm out here doing something intentionally, I'll be like, look, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not saying
I don't know shit. Now, it depends. Like, if I'm to do this, I'm saying it depends. Because like you said, it can change.
Honestly, I'm gonna try to protect the girl. Like, if the dude call me, I'm gonna play it off. I'm gonna try to protect her. I'm gonna be like, oh, last night, you know,
everybody
very funny, very play.
Who, Shelly? I don't know who the fuck is Shelly.
Shelly, my waiter.
Yeah, I just met this bitch.
It's girl from the restaurant.
Right.
I'm gonna try to look out for the girl.
Things like you're talking about, that's ego can take place. It's ego can take place where men can be a little bit more egotistical than women.
No, it's definitely ego. There's definitely some ego in there.
That I had not dealt with in 2 years. I moved. He knew that I moved on. He was out of state. Y'all know what that means. He was out of town. But anyway, it was like, we're not together. We weren't together before you went out of town. We're not together. I moved on. And he literally showed up at my doorstep.
Oh wow!
So that was his ego. It's some dudes who will say, once you are mine, you are always mine. And literally something popped off. Like, we were out in public and it was very clear. I had not been with this man genuinely, but trying to convince the dude that I was with, like, oh my God, I'm not. He was like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all in cahoots together. And I'm like, I'll take a lie detector test. That's how far I'm willing to go. But it's because of you guys, like you, Craig. Okay.
I'm just saying, because at the end of the day,
Craig said, I'm looking out.
She got to go home to him at the end of the day.
Right.
If I'm the side dude, at the end of the day, she got to go home. So I'm trying to make the situation better. Like,
would you keep fucking with her though?
I mean,
you keep fucking with her?
He already know what time it is. He said he already knows. Yeah, he already knows the situation.
Man is okay with being inside niggas.
Okay.
I mean, there's no us men side is not really nothing. We get what we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, side is, we don't really look at that as like we get what we want.
Make it a gender thing. Women feel the same way. if we
do y'all really though?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
y'all really
y'all make it a gender thing. So
Yes.
first off,
Do y'all really though?
Let me clarify.
Do they?
This is what I believe. I believe that people like being in consent.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
If I agree with
That
you
sounds
up front, I
good
don't.
to you.
Yeah.
It's no bullshit.
Women
Yeah.
get mad if I'm inside, man.
No, that's not what you're saying. That's not what you're saying.
Let me
That's
say
what
what
I'm trying to say. Like,
This is
y'all.
what I'm a woman. This is the thing that you need to hear these women. These
So y'all
women are
don't
here
issue
telling
being
you.
side women.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I know it was a direct question.
But
you beat around the bush.
No,
Do you
no.
have issue
I
being
had a
side
direct
women?
point.
I can't
and
be the
I'm trying
side
to
piece.
let you know what
Okay,
my
go
point
ahead.
is. This is what I'm saying.
Thank you,
Y'all
Liz.
try to separate it by gender, but it's not related to gender. That what my opinion is as long as you're not being deceived by anyone, anybody can go with a situation if they're not deceived. If I meet
You have a choice.
and then you say I got a husband, I got a wife, whatever the case may be, if the person is not deceived, they're usually cool with it.
But that's
for the
but
most-
you
hold on.
generalize
But for
it.
the
See,
most-
like,
but
that's
for the
not-
most part,
that's not most women
this
don't
was-
sit up here and be like, okay.
Yeah, nah.
These are
For
women
the,
around the table.
for the
Ask
most
them.
part, women.
Ask them.
Listen, I think that's not what she's saying. I think what she's saying is like, at least you have the choice. That's what she's saying.
Yes, let me know
But
what
for-
it is.
oh.
I'm gonna answer the question. No, I don't want to be a side piece. I feel like I'm too dope to be a side piece, right?
That's all I'm asking.
But at
That's
the
all
same
I'm
time, I
asking.
get what she's saying though. Like, if you do go into something, say you want to talk to Drake, right? And Drake is married. Who's not going to talk to Drake? I'm still going to talk to
Some of them
Drake.
won't
If
talk
he's
to Drake,
married,
though.
if Drake is married, I'm still going to talk to Drake. Period.
That means
Because
you
he's
have no
Drake.
issue being-
Getting aside.
And
Some
then I
women
wouldn't
don't
have
do
an
it at
issue.
all,
And
though.
then,
Small
but
percentage.
it would be a
Small percentage,
consent.
but
It would be a
that's what I'm trying to
consent.
tell you.
Because you know what
But that's what I'm
it was
saying.
when
That's
you
the
go
same
in
with
it.
man. It's a small percentage who wouldn't. What I'm saying
But
is you're trying to.
we saying that we have no issue. We're saying general population.
Hey, shout out to Drake.
Most men.
We're talking about most men would
Yeah.
have that issue.
So you're
That's what we're
okay
saying.
with accepting the generalization for men, but you're not okay for accepting the
But
generalization.
No,
we
but
don't think that's general, though.
generally,
The women here are telling
didn't
you
say
the way
that.
that I feel. If you let them go around the table,
Okay,
they're
go
Let's go
telling
around.
you.
Okay, so yeah, finish my answer. Regular nigga, nah, I'm not trying to be no side piece. But if it's Drake, I'm definitely there. What's up? We doing poly?
Me, negative, and I'm with T-Sat. Basically, if I know the situation, you still not my nigga. We just friends.
Exactly.
So you do have an issue or not have an issue being inside?
They
Y'all
have
kind of
an
like.
issue.
If it's Drake, I'm sorry.
Talking about where
That's
You my
not
homie.
the point. The
the
point
question,
is,
that was my question. though.
Yeah.
That wasn't-
I think it depends. For me, it depends.
no, what T
He
said.
said, "Do you have an issue of
That's
being
not what I
inside?"
said. I never said that.
What T
What I said
saying is
gender.
if you get a choice, then,
Yeah.
That's
then
what she said.
everybody's
She
okay
said
with it.
after,
But
wasn't it a
but I feel
question?
like women, for the most part, tend to catch feelings and shit.
And
so
right,
they're
right.
not gonna want to
Right.
remain
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
a side
That's what I
girl.
was
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
not
say.
gonna.
I'll probably try to take Drake's
They're not
wife
gonna
out.
want to stay
to be
the
honest
side
with you.
girl.
what happens
I
later
said-
on, that's completely off the topic. But the whole thing is like we know what it is when we're as long
But
as you're
most of the
honest
time,
and pure
even
about
if-
your intentions. I want to be.
I understand
with
that,
you,
but
not
even
with you side
even
piece.
some of the times they
Yeah, let
okay
me know.
with it.
Don't lie about
but
it.
they be okay with it in the
Yeah, but that
beginning
don't mean they have
sometimes,
somebody
and then they
else.
still.
They got somebody
And
else.
then
We're
that's the
asking
fault for
on
not
one
communicating their
particular
feelings when they
question.
start to develop. Like,
No.
I'm just
okay,
trying
I'm
to say
starting to
what
like
could
you.
be-
I want
it's
more.
hard when
Wait,
you
so
have
y'all
so
want to be
much
Drake's side
gray
piece?
areas.
No, I'm not
No,
personal.
I don't like light skins. I'm sorry.
Well, there's somebody that you like
All
that's
right, can we,
wealthy.
I want to answer my question. 'Cause
Somebody
I
you
wanna
like that's
answer
wealthy.
My question real quick. If I could have sworn someone said,
I
does
agree
men
with
have an issue being the
Most
side
of
piece?
us don't.
I could. No one said that.
Most of
no
us
one
don't.
said. No one. Somebody asked me if I had an issue being inside. No one asked me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
did.
mean, I
Yeah,
can't
T.
remember.
Someone asked me
I think
that,
we
right?
did, yeah. It was a
Yeah.
question.
So
It was
then I
crazy.
said no.
No, we don't
most
care.
of the time, I said, but women most of the time would feel some type of way of being the side girl.
Yeah.
So
It's facts.
this
That's
is my
true.
point. I think that people do too much gender association, and it's more of a
'Cause everybody's
humanistic thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's not change the
No,
real.
no.
You wanted me
I asked
one of your
a
favorite
question
celebrity
because I was
side
getting to
pieces.
this point.
we-
I wanted to
So
let
you
you
think
know.
it's based
Men
off
don't
gender?
mind
You don't
being
think
No,
that
no, no,
women
no, this is-
feel a certain type of
No,
way?
I don't think that there
Diddy,
is a
I'm
woman as a
there.
whole anything, or a man as a whole anything. We are all
No,
different.
I don't mean it like that though.
Yeah,
I don't
but,
mean
you
it
know,
like
you
that.
play your
I'm
part
saying
until-
it's hard to talk about anything
y'all
if it's
wanna
always
be- that's
everybody's
the
individual
Don't
and one
wanna be
person
the
has
side
their
piece.
own view.
That's the
Then we
No,
would
but
never
this
have
isn't-
any-
we don't want
we
to,
would never
but-
be able to communicate on women or men.
No,
If we
so
always, if
what
women
I'm
have nothing,
saying-
if women have nothing in common and men have nothing in common, it would be never no way to talk about
What I'm
anything.
saying is generally speaking. So let me just be very clear. I think that generally speaking, no matter what the gender role is, generally speaking, if a person is in agreement with something, then they're pretty much okay with it.
Amen.
But that's everything. That kind of like sums up the whole world.
No, that is my point. Because niggas
be lying.
If I'm agree with you, then I'm okay with it.
No, so that's my point. Here's the
agreeing
so
is okay,
let me continue my point. So my point is that dudes, on the most hand, they lie because they think that women can't accept it.
Amen.
So what they do, they start off is they say, I don't have this situation, and they have deceived us.
Oh, yes,
they have deceived. No, but don't stay on topic. Stay on topic on this particular topic, and that's why I'm trying to be. No. I'm trying to be very clear in this particular topic. Listen to my topic.
I agree.
This is the topic. The topic is what you're saying is that men would accept being a side piece. And I'm
more
saying,
than a woman would.
Yes. So here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I don't, in that situation, I don't think it's about gender. I just think it's about agreement. Yes. So what happens is, what happens is that for men have lied to me. Men will lie and say, I don't have someone. Yes. I don't have. And then I find out that
my view is different.
And so this is women.
Everybody's
this is what women tell you. This is a woman's opinion. So my opinion, my experience.
I hear what you're saying.
So then I find out because what they think is women can't take what they do. And all they had to do was be
tell
honest.
The truth, to be honest.
If the man, listen to me.
Women tell men they have a man.
You're talking about something different. Focus on what I'm talking about. What we're talking about is do one gender accept it versus the other.
Right.
And so what I'm trying to tell you
like honesty.
Is that for women, from my experience, is that my problem of not accepting things is when I'm lied to. So typically men will tell you, typically men will lie. Women, on the other hand, weren't trying to talk to you off the break, so they were like, I got a dude, and then you press them, and then they were like, okay.
That does happen.
We're telling you this happens. Does this happen to you? Does this happen to you? Does this happen to you? These are 4 women who said it happened.
Y'all said women tell men this. Of course. We're men.
These 4 women said that. You won't accept what we're saying?
No, you said men. Women tell men that. We're the man. That means you're saying the women tell us that they have a man, and we accept it. That's
Do you tell men? Do you tell men?
Yeah, when they say
I tell men, yes, I say I'm dating.
I'm
dating.
We always say we're dating.
A man will always come to you. Do you have a man? I said, don't everybody talk to somebody? That's what
I say I'm dating.
Don't that kind of
But that's what I'm doing.
If I'm fucking somebody, I'll be like, I'm fucking.
You got somebody talking to most time. That's across the board. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
that's 2 different things. Being a side person and me for the first time, I'm dating. You get their number and you still talking.
No, but I think it's about based off of people lying when you first meet them. Because when a dude is trying to bag a girl, he's like, hey, what's up? I'm trying to get to know you.
Hold on.
I want to take you out on a date.
But you become the side piece. You become the side piece involuntarily.
Wait,
involuntarily.
Wait, hold on. Even then,
when you meet somebody, everybody's messing with somebody.
Even then, I feel like, Vito. Even then, I feel like it kind of proves Vito's point, because as a girl, you tell a nigga, oh, I got a dude, he's still gonna go smack and he don't care. If we tell a girl, I got a girl, she's walking 100%. The fuck away.
So that is my point. Thank you, John. No. So here's my point.
That's what they don't
That is exactly what I'm saying. That a woman is more than likely to tell a man that they do have someone where men will lie to a woman. That's what you just said.
But what I'm saying is, wait, even then,
no.
We be like, okay.
But even if whether we do or don't,
no. So this is not belief. This is about what you said. You're supposed to be a man.
The same thing, right?
Yeah, but whether we believe them or not, we still pursue. So we don't care about being. We don't care about being a side nigga. We don't give a fuck.
I get what he's saying.
What I'm saying is that more than likely a woman will say, I have someone. And what happens when we get upset is that the man lied to us off the break.
That's big facts.
That's
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but that's not the situation I'm talking about. I'm talking about a situation where we all know what's going on and men accept it. I'm not playing the semantics. It's too much semantics. All I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, plain down the line. You know that man has somebody. He knows that woman has somebody. who's going to be more willing to deal with it? Men or women?
Men.
That's all I'm saying.
But Vito, some women get turned on by being a side piece. Some women get turned on by being a side piece.
Take that shit from you. A lot of women only want to fuck with you because they know fucking with somebody.
Yeah, but then eventually they want to take you away from.
Like I said, we have all these women right here, and I say what I just said right now. Are you guys cool with that or are you not? 100% what I just said, not the semantics.
I think for me it depends. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't want to be a side piece. Listen, wait. I don't want to be the side piece. I've never really been a side piece. I have tried it. But if it was Diddy or Drake, I'm definitely gonna be the side piece. See, that's for sure. I don't give a fuck because it's gonna help me at the end of the day.
So I don't have any time for deception as a grown woman.
Diddy or Drake? What's up?
No. I'm saying this to say I honestly don't have these situations because I'm single. And you single and we dating. I'm dating, you dating, we dating. So there is no side piece because we're all dating.
Right.
So I'm not interested in no deceptive nothing. I don't want no deceptive friends. I don't want no deceptive male friends. Nothing. That's not for my work.
Yeah, I don't like liars.
And the only reason why men will deal with it is because they don't want the stress and hassle. That's the only bottom line.
Yeah.
Because you women
gotta deal with you.
You're not a man. Y'all don't deal with it.
Your man gotta deal with it.
Sometimes we don't want to deal with all that extra
women
stuff.
do the same thing.
Women do the same
We're not saying y'all don't.
But then that doesn't have to be the side piece. That could just be an agreement. Yeah, friends with benefits or whatever. That could just be agreement. It doesn't have to be a side chick.
Don't make a difference.
No, not if they're single. Not if they're singles.
Sneaky link.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not gonna be. You're not gonna be my girlfriend to be the side. You're not my girlfriend to be my side piece.
Coming home to you every day.
You're just a girl that I'm dealing with. You're not my girlfriend.
Yeah, but that's not a side piece. That's just a bitch you fucking now.
No, that's a side piece.
A side piece is when you have a girlfriend. You got a man.
No, I said you're not my girlfriend. If she has a man, she's not my girlfriend.
Right.
I'm just fucking her.
Oh
I'm messing with her.
Yeah, somebody you fucking with.
Right, that's
but she's still
piece.
not a side piece unless you have a girlfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
He's her side.
Then he's her side piece. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even
Right.
like the side piece.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say to you is men will deal with that because they don't want to deal. Like, let that man take care of her.
I'm the one that's going to take.
Right, let him take care of her. But guess what? When she's free from all that and wants to have some fun, all right, cool.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't like the side piece position, but I'm really not gonna lie to you. If Drake or Diddy slid in my DMs,
well, you women, most time they want something from that man.
definitely going.
Most time you want something from that man. So if he's sharing it with all these other,
from the women.
but we getting it. That's what we're
and we're getting it.
Not all the time because sometimes that man.
And not all the time are you getting it.
What I'm saying is the reason why most of the situations are similar for us because what we want is easy to get.
But not so. You got to put in work to get some
of it. What I'm saying is what we want. The reason why we're the side dudes because we're already getting it, right?
Mm-hmm. No,
now listen, y'all can be the side girls, still be getting it, and not be happy with it.
This is the thing. You need to stop, and men as a whole need to stop this gender separation. We are human beings.
We're human beings.
You're not changing the side.
No. That doesn't.
Separation.
No.
Okay.
That's not what she's saying. That's not what she's saying.
Digging holes.
Yeah, we don't.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what she's
We
saying.
don't get free in the club, get free stuff. There is gender separation. Why is it okay?
You have to let me complete my thought. You have to let me complete my thought.
Oh my goodness.
In this particular,
men built for
listen to what I'm saying. In this particular situation, there are very specific titles. Men say women are emotional. These are women.
Niggas is emotional too. Niggas are emotional too.
Let me get it out. Let me get it out. First off, no. Listen. What you have to do.
We don't have the same makeup.
No. What you have to do is look at a person as a human being.
That's one part.
Listen to what I'm saying. Let me deliver it.
I
can't get it out if you won't receive it. This is what I'm saying. There are very general class statements that are placed on women and men, right? One of them is women are emotional. I know so many emotional niggas. I know niggas who go to the barbershop, who run their mouths like bitches. Nigga, you talk. Anybody can get anything out of you.
You go detail on certain things, but you go blanket on other things.
You have to.
When we say women are emotional, you're saying something blanket statement. No one said a man can't get mad.
Listen to what I'm saying. You have to listen to me.
You are emotional creatures.
Listen, men are emotional. That's my point.
Men be trying to act like they not, but they so sensitive.
We're the same then.
So
No, that's not. This is, if you will let me, this is what I'm saying.
You are.
It is less about man and woman and more about environmental.
But we definitely have different features in our body.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. It's more about environmental. It's how this person was raised.
Yeah,
it's
that's part of it, though. That's not everything.
It is a lot of it. It is a lot of it.
Real quick. Are you trying to say? When you trying to say?
Hold on,
real quick. When you trying to say a baby is born as a male and female, they're 100% the same no matter what.
That is not the premise.
You're stretching it.
No, you're stretching it right there because what I'm trying to say is no matter what you're saying, we have a different DNA makeup of how we think and everything. I get what you're saying. Yes, we're all different. At the end of the day, we're all different.
Hold up. Don't get into biology. Don't do that.
Hold on. Listen, let me say it. We're all different. See, when we say, of course we're all different. I know that. You're different. Me and him are different. Of course that. We're not always think the same thing. But when you have a foundation, men are built off of a certain foundation. And you're taking that away saying, no, men are masculine then. So you basically say men aren't supposed to be masculine. No. Men aren't supposed to be nothing then.
I think you're
That's
reaching.
That's not what I'm saying.
Why am I reaching there when you're trying to say that?
Because I know what she's saying.
Now my voice is getting cracky. And I can't defeat your voice.
I'm going to tell you what. See, you want me to tell you?
No, I'm going to say this. I just want you to receive it, okay?
Go ahead.
So this is what I'm saying. All men aren't the same.
Right.
All men aren't the same. You can stand next to a million niggas. Listen, so here's my point. That it's not based on gender. So you can stand next. It could be 100 men in the room. Listen to me. Just receive it.
What's not based on gender, though?
Listen to receive.
What's not based on gender?
If you're not receptive, you're not going to receive it.
What's not
and that is what I'm trying to get into.
All right, go ahead.
That you're saying a lot of things that are gender role. But what I'm saying is, and if we're talking about DNA and biology, let's go to biology.
No, I don't have to much. We got to speed it up, though.
We will. This is what I'm saying to you. Is that it's more so there are studies that talk about environmental versus DNA. Right. And even man on man, you could put 100 men in the same room and they'd be different. So what I'm saying, my point exactly. It does. There are some men who have less testosterone.
Amen.
There are some men who are alpha males. There are some men who are beta males.
Amen.
There are some men who are in between. So what I'm saying to you is you can't class everybody based on gender. You are different based on who you are in your environment, the way that you were raised. So if you can accept that as man to man, stop saying that all women follow this category. That's not the way it works.
Why can't I have a conversation and not it be all women though?
But you are. You saying women.
If you ask a man in the suburban community something and a man in the urban community something, they might think the same still. Go ahead.
I get that we're all different. I get all us men in here have different opinions. That is not what I'm talking about.
For the most
I understand that if we go somewhere, 100 different men have different opinions. But usually there's certain things that men on a general statistics
like the same
will kind of agree on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're basically saying that men have nothing in common.
I never said that.
No, because you're basically saying that. When I say that, the reason I'm saying that because you're basically saying that what I'm saying is that it's not a hard to talk when we can say what if, what if. That's why I try to not do that so much because it is. Yes, you're right. That could be a reason. That could be a reason. But then we would never be able to have a conversation. What I'm saying, I'm trying to give like a mass number so we can have more of a conversation, not always be like, well, if, because we do know that there are situations where
more men are strong, like more manly than some women.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I didn't say.
So here's the thing. I personally think that relationships fail because people are applying these templates to people. Mm-hmm. Relationship is tailor-made. You have to know your person. Mm-hmm. So this is my person. This is who they are, what they like. I hear a lot of similarities. I'm not a clingy do what you want.
Treated though too.
So how I like to be treated.
Do you want to be treated like a man?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, right.
Here's what I'm saying before you try to negate my point.
She means like the provider.
If you let me get my point out. Here's what I'm saying is that if you apply society's principles on how a man is supposed to be and how a woman is supposed to be, your relationship will fail. My opinion. That I need to know what my partner's needs are. What are your wants? What are your desires? How do I meet your wants and desires? I cannot apply societal norms to my relationship. I need to know my person. So as it relates to not male dominance, but male roles and female roles, I have no interest in a man like, man is supposed to be provider. He takes out the trash. Let me get it out. Here's the gist of it is that if I agree that in a partnership, if I'm having a baby, if you can cook, baby, you do the cooking. If I pay the bills, I pay the bills. I get what if you do this, what it is, it's an agreement.
I hear that.
Who are these most women?
Let me say, because we got to end this. Hold on, we got to end this real quick. Let me just control because I understand, I respect anything what everybody's saying. But if we get in a relationship and you're trying to say there's no gender roles, I don't know.
No, I would say gender roles, but I would say roles. There are roles.
You can't say, well, if you cook, I can cook. And then when it goes to the man duties, not women ain't going in doing the man duties.
I'm not cutting the grass or taking out the trash.
You're not changing the tire.
Unless I have to. Unless he broke his leg and he can't do it.
You're not going in cutting no grass.
It's tailor-made.
Why would you say that?
Because we're not saying women can't do it. But when you're in a relationship,
if you have a man, you're not gonna do it.
If you don't do it like the way I want it, yes, I am going to do it.
It's tailor-made.
That's why she said it's tailor-made. It is tailor-made. Everybody's different.
It's tailor-made, but on the masses, I don't think most women would have a man.
If I don't like the way you do it, I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
I don't think you want your man sitting in the house, laying in the bed while you're outside cutting the grass.
That would never happen.
Everybody's different though. Everybody's different though.
There's always exceptions.
I'm not cutting the grass. Shout out to me not cutting the grass.
It's always exceptions.
But this isn't